So, hey, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Linda Evenden. I'm a National Marketing Director with the Juice Plus company. And this is one of my favorite events. I love it because it's online and it's global. We call it Girls Just Want to Have Funs. And really, it's for us to have a chat about what some of the ways that we can bring more health and more vitality into our lives, and also bring more wealth and more financial choices. So I get the honor of introducing one of my great friends to tell us a little bit about the Juice Plus products and company. And then I'm going to finish up with talking more about the business and the mission behind the company as well. And I think one of the best things about this is it's real people and real stories. So there's a lot of different ways that we can create income. I think many of us dream of a flexible way and a way that can work around the things that we really, really want more of in life. And that's what many of us have found on here. So we're excited to share. Christine, I'm going to hand over to you. There she is, my gorgeous friend. One of the best things that I love about this work from anywhere business is that I get to choose who I work with. And this gorgeous creature is one of my very best friends on the planet. So Christine, you're going to share a little bit with the company and products for us.
Awesome. Thank you, Linda. This is my favorite part because I'm all about helping women feel more vibrant, more energized, more alive, more awake, more aware. And I think these amazing products are a great place to start. For me, I started on them because I simply wanted more energy, and someone told me how natural they were and that I could still breastfeed with them. So it got my attention, and day 12, ladies, ping, the energy kicked in and I was off, and I have not needed a nap since. I'm full of beans. I'm like this all day long. I love it. And I love to be able to give this gift to other people. Now, I've been in the health and fitness industry for nearly 10 years, so I see what's going into people's bodies. I see what they're putting in their diets on a daily basis, and it's not looking good. Let me tell you, we know that only less than 10% of Australian adults are getting the bare minimum of 2 fruits and 5 veggies every single day. And that's just not enough, guys. That's not cutting it. So no wonder we're walking around feeling really lethargic and diseased and sick and snotty. We have an incredible way for you to help bridge that gap between what you are doing and what you should be doing, help boost that immune system, give you more energy, more vibrancy, and really take your health to a level that many of you probably haven't experienced before because you didn't know it existed. So what is Juice Plus? It's basically 30 vine-ripened fruits, veggies, and berries in a vegan capsule. Now, why have we put it in a capsule? One, because it's super convenient. You can't taste it. We're finding that a lot of people don't like doing this all the time with their vital greens and things like that. So we've encapsulated so you can't taste it. We've also encapsulated it because that makes sure that it's unoxidized. So when it's rocking up at your door, you're getting this really nutrient-rich product that is going into your bloodstream within 3 to 5 minutes. And you don't wee any of it out. You're not going to get that fluoro disco wee where you can have a party in the bathroom. This goes in 100% into your bloodstream, and you will use it, and it will go to where it's needed in your body. And what it does in your body is totally different to what it does in my body. We don't know what Juice Plus is going to specifically do for someone, but we've got all this science and the research behind it telling us what it's doing at that cellular level, and that's what excites me. So I love that because the fruits and veggies that are hitting our supermarket shelves are highly compromised, ladies. We don't know when they've been picked, we don't know where they've been grown, what country they're from, and we don't know how many toxic chemicals have been sprayed on them. So I love that Juice Plus doesn't use any nasties at all. The other thing that we've got are these amazing omegas. Now, again, these are all plant-based. They're great for your immune system, your brain function. They help get the messages functioning and firing properly in your body. These have been amazing for my back pain. I've suffered back pain for 18 years, and these absolutely help me manage that and minimize that. And I just love them because there's no fishy taste. There's no fish in them at all. The other thing we've got are these amazing whole food powders. They come in French vanilla and Dutch chocolate. And I have to say, ladies, if you've ever had a drink of chocolate silk before, oh my goodness, that's exactly what these taste like. They're delicious. And there's a beautiful mineral in there called niacin, which is a natural antidepressant, which is probably why I'm so happy all the time. I love them. And then we've got these amazing chewables. Now, these chewables have 17 different fruits and veggies in there, and we've snuck in things like cabbage, kale, broccoli, beetroot, parsley, spinach, things that kids just aren't getting in their system on a daily basis. And guess what? You actually get these for free. Not for 1 month, not for 2 months, not for a year. You get them free for 4 years, ladies, for any child between 4 and 18. I can't tell you how amazing that is. I don't know any other company out there that is doing that. And what we're seeing in these kids, because there's a million kids that get Juice Plus for free every day, their immune systems are boosted so they're less sick. They're drinking more water, they're making healthier choices, and it's better for their development and their behavior. And I've got 2 kids, and I'm a testament to that because my kids are amazing. Anyway, I am going to pass it over to a couple of beautiful ladies to share their stories. Sal, I'm going to get you to share first, honey. So take yourself off mute and share with everyone why you started on Juice Plus and the changes that you've noticed in your household so far.
Hey everyone, thanks so much, Christine. Thank you so much for having me on. It's such an honour. I have been on the Juice Plus product now for exactly 2 years, so it's so exciting to be sharing on this event today. I literally started on these products when I had my second little baby. He was about two and a half months old, and I started originally because I wanted to make my health a priority. And I also wanted to drop that bit of baby weight that I had put on when I was pregnant. But at the time, I was also extremely exhausted. I had ongoing digestive issues. I had suffered daily headaches for years. And our immunity as a family was also really terrible. And our family is quite remote. We live a long way from town. And so when I stumbled across these products, they just literally made sense to me. So if nothing else, I thought they would help us bridge that gap. But what they did for us is changed our lives. They not only helped me to drop that bit of baby weight, but I also now don't suffer with all of those things that I had previously suffered with, which is, you know, so incredibly special to me. But the thing I really, really loved the most about these products was that it wasn't just going to be about me. It was also going to be about my entire family. So my little boy, my eldest little boy, he started on the chewables that Christine just mentioned, and he was a very, very irritable little kid before starting on these products. He would not eat any fruits and vegetables, and because of that, his immunity was terrible. He suffered terribly with croup. He went to the toilet maybe once a week, and after just a couple of months of him being on these products, he is a completely different little boy. He now loves fruits and veggies. He takes himself to the toilet every single day, and he has not had croup once in the whole entire two years that he's been on these products. So for us, they have been completely life-changing, and I will be forever grateful. Thanks, Christine.
I love that, Sally. Thank you so much. And I love that, hearing about the kids and how we're changing that next generation. Thank you for sharing, darling. I'm going to get Candace to share next, Candace Perry. So when you're ready, honey, take yourself off mute and share with us what Juice Plus has done for you and your household so far.
Thanks so much, Christine. Absolute pleasure, and so honoured to be on here as well today. I'm a stay-at-home mum of 2 gorgeous kids, a 6-year-old and a 4-year-old. And after the birth of my first child, I suffered from postnatal depression. So for those of you that don't know, this is a very depressing and lonely time. My health suffered dramatically, my emotional well-being as well as my physical well-being. Also, prior to Juice Plus, I suffered from fibromyalgia, dermatitis, IBS, and for 17 years I also suffered from endometriosis. I came into or in alignment with the products through the business, and I did my research, and I was super excited because all these mums were getting lots of energy, and you know, I was very, very sleep deprived with a mum of 2, and within 2 weeks of starting the product, I was pretty much bouncing off the walls like Christine, which was amazing. 1 year into the product, I was pain-free, inflammation-free, and medication-free from all of those things that I've mentioned. So 2 years down the track, that has still continued. So I will never not be on these products. They've completely changed my life and my children's life. And yeah, it's just a win-win for everybody here in my family. Thanks, Christine.
That's amazing, Candice. Thank you so much for sharing. I'm going to see if we've got Carina on here. Kat, are you on there, darling? Just take yourself off mute if you are and share your gorgeous story with us as well. All right, doesn't look like she's jumped on. Okay, Linda, I'm handing it back to you, honey, to share the mission behind these amazing products.
Awesome. Thank you so much. The thing I love about it, obviously any business has to have an incredible product. So just by show of hands, who's already on Juice Plus? Just gone to gallery view. This is what I love about this product. We never quite know what is flooding our body with lots of fruits and veggies and berries and, you know, vegan protein's going to do every day. But just like, let's just go crazy in the chat here. Who has experienced more energy? Yeah. Who has experienced better skin? Who has experienced better digestion? And the thing that I love the most, that I think is the most rewarding working with a company like this, it's never a Band-Aid or a replacement. We actually see people craving and eating better and doing better, especially longer term. So who's actually got more trolley pride, their pantry's looking a bit better, their fridge is a bit healthier, more vibrant, who's actually eating more fruit and veggies, drinking more water, pooping better, sleeping better? Yeah. This is what we love. Like if we had time and we could kind of get everyone's 10-second version, there's a lot of common threads in here, but what I really love is that palate change and the overall health upgrade. It's a catalyst. So we never quite know what it's going to do for you, but we've got a ton of research. We've got 33 published peer-reviewed medical journals really showing what Juice Plus has been shown to do in the body. The most researched, biggest selling product of its kind on the planet. So the product speaks for itself. And, you know, for me to switch gears, thank you so much, Christine. That was spectacular as always. For me to switch gears now to talk a little bit about the business behind these products and how our business works. To be honest, I was a raving fan of the product. I had migraines, sinusitis, adult acne. These things were quite debilitating. Even though I was a health coach and doing a pretty good job with our health, Juice Plus definitely bridged whatever gap that I had. And our results for James and I were just stunning, and especially with the young family. So it got me curious about the business. Yes, I wanted my products cheaper, but I was actually really curious about what kind of company has a children's health study where they were going to feed my kids Extra Juice Plus for up to 4 years. So the mission is really what attracted me to this company first and foremost. And as I got curious, I definitely had a lot of questions because work from home businesses, network marketing, direct selling, work from anywhere businesses, we hear so much about them, and sometimes there's a lot of misconceptions. So that's what I really want to cover here. That the most common questions that I certainly needed answered, probably you have the same questions. So for me, what I really needed to know was, who is this company? Because we're known by the company that we keep. Who are we actually going to align with? So I knew I was already recommending the products to all of my family. I had 10 of my family members on the product. So my friend Lauren actually said, this $300 profit per month, that could be yours. So that's where actually my Snooper ears pricked up, and I'm like, really? Okay, tell me more. Because my first misconception was that I needed to know a lot of people and I needed to hunt them down. Does anyone have that fear? Just show of hands. I was just like, I don't know lots of people. At that time, I was a stay-at-home mum with 3 kids under 3.5. We just moved back to Australia, and I knew a handful of girls at the gymnastics school where the kids were going, and I knew my sister and sister-in-law here in Queensland, and that was it. So the first thing that I really needed to know was, how does a company like this work? Do I need to know lots of people? Do I have to be salesy? And do I have to hunt people down? They were my big fears. So let me give you the truth on this. I'm going to bring over my trusty whiteboard here, and I'm going to tell you a very quick story about my business and my career up until date. This is one of the most common business structures, right? This is everyone starting at the bottom, and there's a CEO, a manager, a leader, a business owner at the top. Government is like this, religion is like this, small, medium and large corporations operate like this. And we know the pros and cons of this. We come in at entry level and we get up, we work our way up through the ranks. I was just talking to another girl about this morning who was in corporate. You get to a certain level, you can't work any more hours, you can't give any more of your heart and soul, and yet we get capped. We get capped by our time, we get capped by the amount of love and energy we can put in, and the higher we advance in here, it gets more competitive. And let's face it, there's very few positions at the top for us females. So this is what I was like in Telstra. I worked my way up from the phones right up until the head of a top position in brand and marketing. I was really well paid, but very unfulfilled. So I know some of you can really hear me on that. I didn't want the stress of it anymore. The thing I was craving the most was making an impact and finding some purpose. So I knew this was not for me. It was so competitive and I was very capped no matter how hard I worked. What I really love about this business is it's the opposite to this. The more you advance, first of all, everyone starts at entry level, but what we've got is unlimited positions on how many people can start, and you are completely unlimited on how far you want to take this business. So many of us, like for me, I said yes to $300 extra a month. I was really excited about that 10 years ago when I said yes to this. I had another friend who came in right behind me. She was so excited to earn $200, cover her products and the kids' gymnastics class. Then I had another very ambitious friend who wanted to go all the way to the top, and I wanted to keep up with her. So she actually lifted me in those earlier days. And then we've got people who are super ambitious and see that the more people you help rise up and get what they want, that's actually how we advance in this business. So it's not competitive to walk over each other or tear each other down with limited positions. In fact, it's the opposite. So our maxim in this business is help as many other people get what they want, and you automatically get what you want. I love that it's cooperative, it's collaborative. This is where women thrive. When we get to join forces, we get to bring mission and heart and impact to what we do. Look out. There are more six-figure income earners, women income earners in the network marketing profession than any other profession. And I love that. I am so, so proud of that. So that gives you a little bit of an idea of, how does this actually work? Everyone starts at the same level and everyone has unlimited possibility. It doesn't matter what your background, education, age, sex, whatever. The other thing I had to know was, do I need to know lots of people? So this is what I love. This was my exact experience. This is not a big go out and hunt people down salesy business. It doesn't work. I think we've all been on the opposite side of someone behaving like that, and we don't like it. So we teach you the correct way to do this, which is sharing what we have to offer through our stories. So definitely in the beginning, I had two friends that were just like me, out of their mind, to earn another $500 around our babies and doing mum care instead of daycare, because we were going without a lot. We were meeting up to go for walks because we couldn't afford coffee shops. That's how bad it was on one income there in those earlier days for us. So those two friends also knew two friends just like them, super excited to create a little extra. While I'm doing this, because I love to keep this interactive, I don't want to keep talking at you, I would love for you all to write just in the chat box there, what would you do with that extra $1,000 a month? Because everyone is really different, but this is why most people say yes to starting something like this in stolen moments around their busy lives and family. It's for that extra 1,000 beyond. There are some people on this right now who have multiple six-figure incomes, and there are many who are at that 500 to the extra 1,000. So I'd love to know, for those that are new and just taking a look, what does it mean for you right now in your life? So this is what happened, literally. Davina had a sister in Tasmania, and her sister knew people in New Zealand. And then suddenly her cousin was over in the UK, and this just started to spread. This is what I absolutely love. The 2 people that I knew to begin with, 2 turned into 4, 4 turned into 8, 8 turned into 16, 32, and so it goes. And I can tell you, you don't need 64 in your business and organisation to create a really great side hustle income. But what happened for me was just like this. And so you can imagine the breadth and the depth of an organisation for me many years down the track. This is what I love. This is word of mouth marketing, ladies. Do we love to chat? Yes. If we love a product that's made a difference for us, this is how you get paid to chat and really, really care about others with something that you love. When I understood this about this business model, this is where it really, really hit home for me. This is word of mouth marketing at its very best, the oldest form of marketing. So that's that, guys. Let me also tell you this. I needed to know that the company, what's a company like this creating around the world, that I could be a business owner in 33 countries around the world with no risk, no big leverage. I didn't have to hold any stock. I simply put my clients in touch with the company drop ships to the client, and they pay me. That is so cool, and it's all done online. So I get to do it in stolen moments around all my priorities in life, and we get to do it with our own mission and culture attached to that. So I'm going to bring a few stories to life here. First of all, because this is our favourite part, and if I had time, we've all got beautiful different stories, but I'm going to call on Sherry first. Where are you, Glamour? I'm madly scrolling through. Can you wave madly at me? Because there's 82 of these gorgeous souls on here. Are you on page 1 or 2? There she is down the bottom. I've got you, honey. Go.
Hi, guys. Thanks so much, Linda. I just wanted to backtrack on my life a little bit. Just in my teens and my 20s, I had no confidence whatsoever. I had real low self-esteem. I couldn't go in and meet any of my friends or anything in a coffee shop or anything because I was just too worried about what people were going to say about me, or if I wasn't cool enough or wasn't wearing the same right outfit or anything like that. My anxiety was going through the roof. When I turned 30, I realized I had completely wasted all my teens and 20s, which I'm pretty sure most of you, some of you might have actually already gone through something like that before. And I decided that I wanted to become a personal trainer and help younger women go through, not go through that again, you know, like, and go down a healthier track instead of a partying track like I did. At that time, I don't know what you guys know about personal training, but it does not pay that well. So I was still working in my corporate role. My corporate role was paying me very, very well, but it wasn't what I was happy about. I wasn't happy. I was absolutely still miserable. And I was, you know, going home of a night time, crying my eyes out, not making me happy. I was working 70, 80 hours a week. Like it was, you know, like I'm sure most of you can go like know that, you know. So I decided that, you know, I wanted to do something online and I wanted to help younger women, you know, get that little bit more power back and be able to go back into that healthier lifestyle and not have the anxiety and not have self-esteem, you know, love who they are and who they're in themselves. The business side of things came in front of me, and I was already on the product and loved the product. And I thought this was everything that I wanted. It was, you know, I can go online, I can help people. It's got shreds in it. It's got a program. It's family friendly. And since being in the business, I've been in the business now 2 years. And since being in the business, I've traveled overseas. I've paid off debt. But my two things that I really, really love that the business has given me, and that's my smile again. Like I know who I am. I love who I am now. I have a little bit of anxiety still, but I still just, you know, like I love who I am, and I get to teach others to love life again as well, and, you know, not have the anxiety to walk through someone's door and not, you know, think about what anyone else is thinking and things like that, and change other ladies' lives and just be happy and, you know, have the smile that I found as well. So yeah, so I love this business. I love who we work for, and yeah, and it's just changed my world. So yeah.
That's so beautiful, Sherry. And you really bring to life for me the emotional revenue of just stepping into confidence when women collaborate and raise each other up and reward and recognise our efforts, and you get to go at your own pace. That's where the magic happens, and you're such a testament to that, gorgeous. We love watching you shine and now pour that into other women. Well done, honey. I'm going to now cross to Jo. Jo, your story is amazing. I'm excited for everyone to hear you share a bit about your business journey with us today. Go ahead, honey. Thanks, Sherry.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me on. Now my birds decided to squawk. So for those of you who know me, I've been in this business just over 2 years, and 2 years ago I was working in family daycare. So I had my own business, which I really enjoyed, but my hubby and I, we dreamed of being able to travel. We had a dodgy little old camper that we loved getting away in, and we really, really would love, you know, we're dreaming of a way to be able to go travelling around Australia with no end date in mind, but didn't see a way that we could ever financially make that happen. For me, I was on Facebook one day and I saw a post about working online, so I sent a message and I said, hey, you know, can I ask what all this is about? And when I saw the information about the products, it absolutely made sense for me. So 6 years ago, at the age of 33, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. So that was a massive shock. It turned my whole world and my life upside down. My marriage didn't survive my cancer diagnosis. But, you know, everything worked out for the best. And it also put me on the track of really being passionate about healthy living, because I tried to get through my cancer as naturally as I possibly could. And yeah, that's why when I saw these products, after reading the research and confirming for myself that these were nothing but fruits, veg and berries that just bridge that gap, I jumped in. Within 6 months of jumping into the business, I was able to close down my family daycare. A couple months after that, my hubby, who was a plasterer, he was able to retire from his business. We bought ourselves a giant caravan and we've been travelling around Australia ever since. We're now down here in Tassie, and I am currently talking to you in the car park of a cellar door winery.
Woohoo! I love it, Jo. You are just, your story still lights me up. It doesn't matter how many times I've heard it, because you are living the dream, girl. Thank you for sharing. It's super inspiring, and we love that your radiant health and dream life and partner and bird are all living the dream out there. Thank you, honey.
Thank you.
And now, Tanika, gorgeous girl, I am spotlighting you. Can you share with us what has the business meant for you, honey?
Sure. Hi, everyone. I'm Tanika. I'm a mama of 3 and live on the Gold Coast. And I've been involved in the Juice Plus company now for around 2.5 years. And before this opportunity came into my world, seems like a lifetime ago, actually, to be honest, I was working 5 days a week in a school. I have 3 girls as well, and my husband has a successful business too. So life was pretty crazy, but I knew I was kind of destined for something else. I was not passionate about working with kids anymore, to be honest. I still loved them. I did enjoy my job, but it just wasn't lighting me up anymore. And I knew that there had to be something better out there. So just like Joe, I came across a friend doing some posts on Facebook, and I really got curious. I knew I didn't have much time. I felt like I was stretched in a million different ways. But something inside of me was just like, just find out, just ask about it. It could be for you. This could be the perfect thing that you've been looking for. And now, fast forward 2.5 years, I got to quit my job. I did set myself some pretty massive goals because it was a little bit tricky juggling, a lot of things and feeling very stretched. But my main passion, I suppose, and the reason why I really, really just wanted to go all in on this was for my girls. Even though I was working at their school, I still didn't get to be there for those special events. So, I didn't get to go to their sports days because I was in the junior school and they were in the upper school, or I didn't get to see little presentations and just things like that. And that really just drove me because I am so passionate about just being there for them. And I suppose now I'm so passionate about sharing that with other people because I did get to quit my job. I reached my goals, and I'm really proud to say now I think I've tripled my full-time income of teaching, which is pretty awesome. And now I'm just really passionate about sharing this with other people, with other mums. You really don't need to be anyone special. Like, seriously, I'm not. And all of us on here, you can tell, are just really genuine women who really want to encourage people that, there is a better way out there. And you've just got to kind of take those blinkers off and really look at what this could be. I'm so proud to say now I have an amazing tribe of women who I get to work with every day, like these girls on here now, and just inspire them to, to step up and to see what else is out there. So that's what I'm passionate about now, and I'm really excited to see what the future can hold for all of us. So thanks so much, Linda, for having me on today.
Beautiful, honey. Thank you so much to all of the incredible presenters. I love showing off this community because 10 years down the track, it's the thing that I'm most proud of, and it grows bigger every day. Even just the last month, to give you an idea of what happens when we collaborate, when women come together, raise each other up, and we're about mission and purpose and bringing back what we want more of in our life. This team, we welcomed in, we almost hit the 6,000 new customers, 6,000 new families globally are receiving a Juice Plus shipment because of us this month, and over 600 new franchisees saying, you know what if I could do this in Stolen Moments? What if, yes, I can get my products cheaper, and what if I could help change someone else's life? Just because I bothered to share with them that this could help their health and vitality, their health journey, their illness, their vitality. What if I could help them say yes to more, bring back, less financial pressure, bring back date night, a holiday? All these things do have an impact in lives. And I am so grateful that I definitely had my questions answered. I did ask what if. It's okay to be skeptical. We need to be, right? We need to be. What I love about this event and our tribe and our company is that we have the answers. We have no rush and urgency. We are going to be here rocking out, doing what we do best, taking care of each other, taking care of new friends, and have your questions answered. Whoever shared this with you, let's answer your questions in whatever time and space you need. And I know that you will get to the point like us where you kind of go, what's the catch? What's the downside? And you'll actually see there is none. The worst thing that's going to happen is you're going to get healthier, and you're going to be part of an incredible mission-driven tribe who welcome you with open arms and no expectations. I think that's really important too. So with lots of love, and I'm full of emotional revenue today. I always am at this time of the month after our Girls Just Want to Have Fun. Thank you everyone for joining and sharing your beautiful stories and heart, and we'll see you here this next month. See ya.